like fans don't know, like, hey, they might be having a bad day, but also they don't care, you know?
Yeah.
They just don't. They don't think like that. I remember you said that, and it made me think of a specific situation where, again, a band bigger than these kids come up to me and one other person in my band, and they're like, "Hey, you guys did great. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it." To shook their hand, whatever, and they go, "Hey, do you know?" And I'm not going to name the guy in the band, but do you know such and such from this band? And like, are you friends with them? And we're like, well, we know. I mean, we know them. Like, are they back? Because we were in a backstage area. I don't know how these kids got back there. And so they go, can you go get them and bring them over here? And I was like, ooh,
Uh,
no. But I'll tell you what I will do. If I do see him and you guys are still around, I'll direct him to where you are. And if he feels like coming over, then he'll come over. Right. So see the guy. I don't say a word to him. And I think the kids saw me see him and didn't say
oh,
anything to him.
jeez.
Right. I could tell he was in a bad mood. I could
I
tell.
get it. Yeah.
And I also don't expect him to know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? That's the other thing. That's the way my brain works. Like people are like, why didn't this asshole say hi to me? It's because I don't have to, like, I don't want to stop you and go, hey, I'm such and such. And I'm not going to expect you to remember who I am if you've met me once. I know that's a weird way of thinking. Like, just say, hey, bro, whatever. Like, I get it, but that's just the way my weird brain works. So, like, um, so I think the kids saw me not say anything to him. So then they just started shouting his name. And I think he finally went, motherfucker, fine. So he walks over and they go, hey, such and such, that dude said we could pull you up. I was like, God damn it.
Oh, dude.
So he actually came up and said something to me, and I was with my entire band now. He goes, hey man, why did you tell? I go, dude, I promise you I didn't. Right. I told them that if you weren't busy and if you like, I would go, look, you looked like you were busy. You looked like you were kind of doing something. I didn't want to bother you. He goes, all right, well, I do. And I'm like, but also I'm thinking like, hey, fuckface, you already went over there. You already made their day. Why are you lecturing me about what I need to be doing? I didn't say anything, obviously, but obviously I talked shit about him when he left, like a little bitch. But in the moment, I was like, hey, asshole, like, dude, you know, those kids like they like your band more than mine. You know what I mean? I had to project this sort of like coolness, like, yeah, man, I'll talk to him for you. You know, when he clearly they didn't give a shit about me. They were just using me to get to you. Like,
yeah, I get it. But if you were in the shoes of that guy,
I completely get it. That's what I'm saying.
You would have felt the same way. Like if somebody else, if you thought that if you were in a bad mood or you were busy doing something else and you thought that somebody else promised people that you would go see them when you don't even know me. I mean, that's, yeah, I could see why he was upset about it, but it was also a miscommunication. Those kids just pretty much lied.
Well, I don't know.
Sort of.
I mean, whatever.
But they got their hopes up.
I mean, I gave them a CD. They probably use it as a fucking ashtray. I don't fucking know, but no,
they're vaping these days.
Yeah.
They don't need an ashtray.
Yeah. But no, I mean, but the reason that I told that story is I understood both sides of it. I understand now his frustration in the moment, and I understand that those kids don't think about it the same way we do. They don't. And it's not their fault. Why should they? It's not their job to worry about. You know, a lot of people say they should, but it's not a fan's job to worry about what type of mood you're in. It's not there. That should not be a part of their decision making, a part of their level of understanding. Now, should they? Yeah. You know, that's why I get so weird about meeting people too. Like, dude, I'm terrified of meeting like people that I consider to be heroes or like I actually looked up to.
Influential.
Yeah. Did I tell you the Brandon from Incubus story? Have I told you that story?
I don't think so.
I'm at a festival and that I played. Incubus was playing it, and I'm backstage, and another member of another band who's not an Incubus, but just another band that was playing it, sees me and he says hello. And this was someone that I was had met before and actually had a conversation with, so that it wasn't awkward. Like it was, you know, hey dude, what's up? So he goes, hey man, do you see Brandon back here? isn't he like aren't they like your favorite band? Like, are you going to like talk to him? And I'm like, fuck no. I'm not going to say a fucking word to that guy. Are you kidding me? He goes, oh, dude, I'm going to fucking say something. I love Incubus. Like, if I see him, I'm like, okay, dude, you do that. I'm not, please, no, don't even. So fast forward to, I guess, maybe a couple of hours later, I'm sitting at a table eating with people from my band and other people. I look up and who's talking to Brandon? That fucking guy. And I was like, oh my God, please no, please don't let him see me. Please don't. And so sure enough, I'm looking, I'm like, guys, is he looking over here? They're like, no. I'm like, guys, is he looking over here? They're like, dude, would you shut up? Oh shit, he just looked at you. And then so the dude in the other band is like, hey man, come over here. He's like calling me over. He's like, man, I have an Incubus tattoo right here, right? And he goes, show him your tattoo. I have told him about your tattoo. Show him your tattoo. I'm like, this motherfucker. So I probably look so ridiculous. So I walk over there with my head down, like my tail between my legs, like, hey. He's like, Brandon, this is Patrick. And I'm like, hey, Brandon, nice to meet you. And I was like, yeah, here's my like grenades tattoo. Like, it was so awkward. Brandon was super cool. He was super nice. So I probably make it more of it than it was. But I felt so fucking awkward. Man.
But God, that guy had to make you feel so douchey. Because in that, like, in that situation, doesn't it make it seem like you put this on, or like you went through somebody else to get to Brandon, kind of?
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I just felt so. I felt so lame. And there have been a couple of situations like that.